It's a wonderful day, everyone, and it's a good day to wonder about the amazing ecological processes that are happening right outside our windows. I'm talking about the intricate relationships between plants, animals, insects, and even microorganisms, basically the whole crew that create the ecosystems. So, I am Miss Isa, your very extraterrestrial ecologist, and for today's episode, we are going to zoom in on a special type of ecosystem, the agroecosystems. So imagine an area where all these living things work together to produce delicious foods on our tables, in restaurants, and even in our canteen like the chicken chops. That's one of the beauties of agroecology. Before we officially start on agroecosystems, let's first review the meaning of an ecosystem. So let's give a shout out to Sir George Tansley, this brilliant ecologist, coined the term ecosystem in 1935. Sir Tansley basically recognized two fundamental units of ecology, the biotic factors or organisms and abiotic factors or the physical environment. He argued that these two could not be separated or viewed in isolation. And did you know that there are two major types of ecosystem? First is natural, and the second one is man made or artificial. So, natural ecosystems are self organized ecosystems with complex biotic and abiotic interactions, independent of human influence. Conversely, man made ecosystems require human intervention for their establishment and maintenance, and they are not naturally occurring in the environment. It is easy to understand, right? So, I want to ask you a question. Can you guess which type of ecosystem an agroecosystem belongs to? If you guess that an agroecosystem is a man-made or artificial, you are right. So now, let me introduce you to the star of the show, the agroecosystems or the agricultural ecosystem, by delving through its short evolution or history. So before, humans were nomadic and hunter-gatherers. Specifically during the Paleolithic era, humans were grouped together in small packs and thrived by gathering plants, fishing, or hunting wild animals. And later on, during the Neolithic Revolution, humans started learning to grow their own food instead of relying solely on what nature provided. So they changed from being nomadic hunter-gatherers to a more settled life, an agrarian-based way of life. And this is because of all the knowledge they have acquired based on experiences. They experimented with planting seeds, on hybrid planting, and on domestication of animals, and voila, permanent settlements began to be established. And these communities thrive because of a new kind of system, an agroecosystem. So, to answer my previous question, an agroecosystem is a man made or artificial ecosystem. But agroecosystems are more than just a science of agriculture and production. It also includes cultural practices passed down through generations by indigenous people intertwined with the latest farming technologies, socio-cultural, which includes the lifestyle of the farmers, and the politico-economic, such as in the prices of agricultural products, and they all become part of the agroecosystem. So to further understand this concept, let's differentiate agroecosystems from natural ecosystems. So imagine two gardens. So the first one, a natural garden full of living organisms called a natural ecosystems. Here, plants and animals thrive on their own, nurtured by the sun, rain, and decomposition. This garden supports a remarkable variety of organisms, each playing a vital role. So now, picture another garden called an agroecosystem. This one's designed by humans, a partnership to grow food and other resources. And while they might boast less diversity than natural ecosystems, this is a trade-off for the efficient production of desired goods. And we humans need to give it a helping hand with proper and constant irrigation and fertilizers, unlike the natural garden. And this human touch is a key, as agroecosystems rely on us to keep them productive. So, basically, many of our needs are supplied by agroecosystems in general, and these managed systems, while crucial for our needs and offering a variety of benefits and ecosystem services, are inherently more vulnerable than natural ecosystems. So, frequent and intense disturbances, often stemming from human activities, can lead to reduced biodiversity and soil health, ultimately impacting crop yields and increasing erosion. Therefore, ensuring the long-term sustainability of agroecosystems requires a delicate balancing act, meeting our food needs while fostering a healthy and thriving environment. So before we wrap things up, here's a fun challenge for all of you eco champions. I would like to ask you an extra question that you could research on. What are the other current challenges faced in agroecosystems and how can we manage and mitigate them? Would you take the extra step to learn more about our ecosystems? I hope so. So remember, every step we take to understand our ecosystems is an extra step towards a healthier planet. So thanks for joining me on this extra special journey into the world of agroecosystems. This is Miss Isabel, and it's a wonderful day learning science. See you next time.